Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week, we will visit with the Addison Wine Tasting Event. Then we have another ribbon cutting in Oxford. And finally, we have a fundraiser in Oxford. All today on our Community Access. Welcome back. Recently, we went to Addison Oaks for a wine tasting for the Addison Library. With the story is our reporter, Pauline Bennett. Pauline?
Hello, we're at the 11th Annual Friends Flavor Fest for the Addison Township Library. We're at the beautiful Addison Oaks County Park, and as you can hear the background, there's a lot of people here ready to enjoy a wonderful dinner, and we're going to go and meet some of those people. So they also have a silent auction here at the Flavor Fest, and we're just going to stop and take a peek at some of these. So this basket is donated by Kara King, who is an Addison Township resident. Sleeping Bear Farms basket with, looks like quite a few different items from Michigan. And right now, it's up to $24. So this is going to go on for quite a while. So then this is another basket. Let's see who this one is. Susan Beckwith donated, and she's another Addison Township resident from B&B Farms, and this is a lovely pot. This one's going for $35. So as you can see, this is a fun auction. Wish you could be here. We're with Lynn Beamer. She's the president of the Friends of the Library. How are you tonight?
Real good, real happy. Biggest turnout ever.
Is it really a record-setting turnout?
Yes, it is. 11 years and it's the biggest one.
That is wonderful. So how much time and effort has gone into this?
Oh, I don't know. We don't count the hours because we don't get paid.
That's a good way of doing that.
Do it for love, yeah.
So I found one of your flyers, and it's Join the Friends.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about what do the Friends do?
The Friends support the library. That's what they do. We do fundraisers. We help run programs if they need it. We just are there to help our library be the best library there is. So, and we have a wonderful library, a wonderful librarian, a lot of activity at our library, and that's how the Friends work.
So if I wanted to join the Friends, what type of commitment would that be?
It's entirely up to you. Some people become friends and just pay their dues, and others support in other ways, by either being on a board or helping with a committee or an event. We have a lot of workers that help put on this event because it takes a lot of workers. So it's entirely up to you. There's a lot of ways to help, and every little bit does count.
Do you have other events? Let's say if somebody was this isn't really their cup of tea, what else could they do?
Oh, I'm trying to think now of an event we have. We do book sales. We do book sales at Strawberry Festival. We, what else do we do? We help put on some of the other events that the library wants to do, 5K run,
yes,
whatever.
yes.
We've worked on those. So it's whatever kind of comes up, we do. So,
but this is your main one.
This is the biggest fundraiser for us, yes.
And I'm so happy for you. That is the record-breaking year. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
So thank you for all of your time and effort. And you heard it from Lynn. Bid high. Oh, that's right, because we were checking out some of those bids. So most of the fundraising is from your silent auction, right?
Yes, it is, yes.
Okay. So you heard it from Lynn. Call her up or contact the library and join the Friends. They need your support.
Thank you.
We're with Dean from Oxford Wine and Beverage. How are you tonight, Dean?
I am doing great. What a wonderful event.
It is, and I heard it's #1 this year as a record selling.
I cannot believe the number of people that's attending this year. This is outstanding. It's a great turnout.
So I understand that you have a proper title, which I'm not even going to attempt to crucify. So please tell me what your title is.
I'm a certified sommelier.
Okay. And now, since you have that title, what can you tell us about the news that due to the weather in Paris and in Italy, the wine's going to be the drought or something?
Well, there's a few things going on in the world. Bordeaux suffered some frost early on in the year, so they're going to lose a lot of their crops. That means the 2017, there's not going to be a lot of wine coming out of Bordeaux. That's Bordeaux. Now, as you probably know, we have all the fires going on in California in the Napa, Sonoma and Napa region, and a couple of the wineries have really been hit pretty hard. And, what are we going to find from that? Well, there's going to be a scarcity of some of the wines, but you may see some prices rise, unfortunately. But you never know. It's like the stock market. You just never know.
So they were saying that with Europe having all the issues that there might be more wine from U.S. Do you feel that that's going to happen, or because of what's going on in California, that's not going to happen?
Well, that's a good question. Most of the wine's coming out of California that's produced in the U.S. and but outside of Napa and Sonoma, they're still producing a lot of wine. So if you go further south or further north, or even further east in California, they're still producing a lot of wine. They're not being hit by the wildfires. So. I expect to see California really boost up their sales.
Okay. So I have one last question for you. So I understand that you actually have trips that people can volunteer to go, not volunteer, but you have to pay, but they can go with you to do wine tasting. Is that accurate?
That's accurate. Actually, we just had a group come back from Portugal, and they had an outstanding time. It was really a lot of fun.
So if somebody wanted to partake in that, what would they do?
Well, they need to get onto our email. Into our email list, and we send out a weekly email, and when these events come around, we post them there, and or you can stop by the shop, and we can certainly talk about it. We do one about every 2 years, so we're still working on the plans for the next one.
The next one. I look forward to hearing about that. So Dean is very helpful, so please stop in and check out his store. He'll answer any questions, and he has a wonderful little dog there too, right?
Yeah, Bouchot. Yeah. Very nice.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you.
We're with Colette Como, and you're a supplier for Dean, right?
Yeah, sure. I've been working with Dean for the last 15 years, actually.
That's quite a long time. So what company are you with?
The company I'm with now is called AHD. We are a distributor and importer of wines from all over the world.
I'm just curious to know, so how did you get involved in this business?
Well, it started because I have a French husband, and his father started teaching me about wine. And the more I heard about it, the more interesting it became, and the more I realized I know nothing about wine. So it became a passion project, and that's how I started.
That's very interesting. I do not know anything about wine, so tell me a little bit about what you have here.
Well, I brought all my favorites today because when I'm working on a Thursday night, I want to have wines that I really enjoy to try to expose people to them. So I brought a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. I brought a French Chardonnay from the Mekong Village, French Chardonnay. I brought a Pinot Noir from California, Montoya Pinot. And I brought a Red Bordeaux, which I'm seriously, that's probably my favorite style wine is the Bordeaux. It's drier. It's made for like dinner, not for sipping. It's for dinner. The one that everyone loves is the Cabernet because it's so big and bold, but this one's from Washington State. And then probably the favorite tonight has been the Moscato because it's a little bit sweet, a little bit bubbly, and it's really a crowd pleaser.
Well, that is really nice. So I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. So I haven't tried anything yet, so let me try something.
Yeah, you're going to try the Moscato because
Alrighty.
it's everyone's favorite tonight. So Moscatos come from Italy. Moscato d'Asti comes from Italy, and it is lightly bubbly, lightly alcoholic, but a little bit sweet. So the bubbles take away from the sugar content of it, and you'll see why everyone loves it. It's really beautiful.
Take a sip, but first, cheers to the library and the friends for putting this on. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It is very nice. And I like the bubbles.
Good. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Santé.
Yes. Thank you very much. We're with Adam, also supplier for Dean. So what can you tell us about this, Adam?
Well, this was a great opportunity that Dean offered to me. He said, I'd love to have your wines here. I know you're a good speaker. You'll help educate and have a good time. And I said, heck yeah. I love doing this. It's one of the things I love about my job is to help educate. And so far, everyone here is enjoying the wine and getting a little out of it, which is good for me too.
That's great. So how long have you been in this business?
I've been doing this about 19 years now. It's been a career choice that was spontaneous, but one I don't look back in any sort of dismay about. I'm so happy doing it. It's probably the best move I've done all my life.
It sounds like you're really enjoying it.
I love it. It's great. I get food, I get wine, two things that I clearly like. It's a good time, and I get to do things like this. I mean, how many jobs is it where you get to pour wine at a charity event with these wonderful people doing some good, but you're having a lot of fun, and you're educating, which in turn is just the best, you know? I mean, really.
And I agree with you. Who doesn't like food and wine? So I'm gonna go down that road about food and wine. Okay, so let's say I'm having a dinner. And I'm going to have pasta, chicken parmesan, salad, the typical stuff. What type of wine would you suggest?
For something like that, a classic Italian, like a Primitivo, such as the 12 and Mezzo, is a great choice. Good, classic style, medium body, not too over the top, beautiful acidity, so it'll help cut through your flavors. You get to taste the wine, but you still taste dinner, and that's the key. A lot of these California wines, they're so big and rich, you lose dinner. The key is having good wine that goes with dinner, doesn't overwash dinner.
Gotcha. So what happens if you would go with fish? What would you suggest?
Definitely go something lighter fare. With the wines I have right now, a perfect example would be the Viterra Late Harvest Riesling. It's a Michigan Riesling out of Leelanau. Great family-owned, estate bottled wine, done in a late harvest style, but not vinified as sweet as you would typically see. So it's a little drier, so it makes for a great food wine, great seafood wine, poultry, any of your lighter fare, perfect.
How do you rate the wines from Traverse City and those areas?
In the north, the whites are spectacular. They make some amazing whites, Riesling specifically. Some of your off whites, like Pinot Blanc, is really neat. There's some other really neat northern wines that do incredibly well. Reds, on the other hand, not the greatest. Reason being is it's just not quite the right climate. It's not hot enough, long enough. Now, western Michigan, in the lower part, you can find some nicer reds, but as a whole, the reds just aren't there because it's not hot enough and dry enough, long enough. That's why places like Napa Valley and even Washington are making great wines because they're really dry and they're really hot in the areas that they're doing it. I mean, California just had 104-degree temperature.
We're with James and Renee Baldiga, and he is the president of the library board. But I want to pick up where we left off from, it was July, the Strawberry Festival.
15th.
It was your wedding day, and you were at the parade.
And I was at the parade on my wedding day, yes.
Which was awesome. So now you're going to have to tell me, how was your wedding day?
It was amazing. It was everything I thought it would be. It was a beautiful day. We had beautiful weather that day, and it was great celebrating with our family and our friends, and it was awesome.
It was very memorable. Very memorable. Yeah.
Good. I just wish both of you congratulations, and I just was so thrilled when you said that on the news.
That's hilarious. Thank you.
So please tell us what you think about tonight and the library.
Well, it was a wonderful turnout for the Friends Flavor Fest. I haven't gotten around to the tables yet to do my bidding, but there are some. I have donated some football tickets, so if you haven't bid yet, you might go green, find the MSU football tickets, and all right, and maybe you can go to that game instead of me this year.
Well, that sounds like a plan. So what are you shopping for?
I don't know. I'm just looking around. There's a lot of. Oh, I see some jewelry.
Oh, jewelry's
always fun. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, some really cool things.
Well, thank you, James, for all the work that you do for the library and all the time that you put in. So thank you very much. And congratulations. Okay, everyone knows Jema. This is a wonderful evening tonight. How are you?
I'm just great, Pauline. It's really exciting to be here. I think this is our most exciting Flavor Fest yet.
I think so, too. You could just feel the energy in the room.
Absolutely. I've never seen so much support for this community and so much love for the library.
Means everyone's doing a great job.
Yeah, you know, I'm really proud of our staff. I'm proud of our board. I'm proud of our friends. They're all working so well together.
So what's new at the library? I mean, before you would just go to the library to get a book. Well, that's not the case anymore. What's going on at the library?
Well, you know, I am focused totally on inspiring people and bringing energy and people together. And the way we do that is by having exciting events, such as this summer we had a wonderful Junk in the Trunk, We had the Classic Car and Cupcake Challenge. We also recently had the scientific paranormal investigators, which was really, on the cusp of Halloween. We had awesome attendance for all these events, and we're having Rex Halfpenny do a beer and chocolate tasting coming up on Wednesday. During the Christmas holiday, we're going to be having a teddy bear sleepover at the library, so kids can bring their teddy bears and drop them off on December 8th, and they will have exciting adventures at the library and then come pick them up the day after. So,
and then you have so many kids events in between all of these too.
That's true. We're really all about learning and educational opportunities, such as our story time and craft that we have every week. And once a month we have a taught yoga, which is really very well attended as well.
So I find out about a lot of your events as I'm driving into work. I see your beautiful sign and it's going, oh, that sounds like fun. How else can someone find out about the events that you sponsor? Because you do offer so many.
I'm glad you asked that, Pauline. We have our library homepage, which is addisontwp.mishlibrary.org, and we have our complete calendar on there. We have our policies. We post all of the minutes from our board meetings, and then we have our Facebook page. So like us on Facebook. You can link directly through our homepage there, or you can look us up on AddisonTWP Library on Facebook. So you can find out all of our exciting events that are coming up. We have monthly events. We have our genealogy society. We have our handicrafters. We have a lot of events there. So ways to bring people together. And I'm all about transforming people's lives. We have tools for technology there. We have free scanning. We have computers, we have free Wi-Fi, and we have tech help every Wednesday evening too.
Oh, now that sounds good too. As you can tell, Jema is just full of ideas, full of energy. You'll have to stop by and visit her. Thank you, Jema, for all that you do. You are a fantastic library director. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, Pauline. It's been great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Pauline. Next up, we went to the Concho Pearl, Texas Barbecue and Draft House open house. With that story is our reporter, Rachel Baker. Rachel?
We're here at the Concho Pearl's grand opening. The ribbon cutting just happened a while ago. There's a bunch of people here trying a lot of great food. It's a Texan-style barbecue restaurant. Let's see how it goes. We're going to talk to the owners and see if we can get a little information about this place about them. Come with us.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. Today we are here at the Concho Pearl Texas Barbecue Draft House, and we are having the official ribbon cutting and grand opening, I'm going to say grand opening, for these wonderful new chamber members and new to our community. I'm Deb Uren, president of the Oxford Chamber, and here with Michael, who is one of the many owners of this facility. And Michael, tell us just a little bit about our Concho Pearl here.
Well, our Concho Pearl is something that kind of was generated about a year and a half ago. My daughter decided to get married in Texas, and my wife's uncle wanted to cater, and Leanne's cousin wanted someone to cater. He volunteered to cater for us, and the food was absolutely wonderful, and we missed it because we moved up to Michigan in 2007. So it was one of those situations where one thing led to another, and 18 months later, here we are.
Well, and we are so thankful. You just have to pan the camera because we have the whole family. We've got grandma and grandpa. We've got cousins. We've got aunts. Did Karen make it in? All right. Karen was back there taking pictures, so I want to make sure Karen's here. But we've got everybody here, and I think that's such wonderful, wonderful support from the family. The Chamber is going to certainly support this wonderful group of people, and we want to make it official, okay? First, I'd like to just give you this nice certificate from the Chamber welcoming you here on your day of November. What day is this? November 8th, 2017. And with that, we're going to have the scissors, and we are going to make the official ribbon cutting here at Concho Pearl right on M24.
So this means no more construction.
No more construction. No, you guys are official. Yay! All right. Thank you very much, and we're all going to go inside. It's a little chilly, but boy, am I glad it's a beautiful sunny day.
All right, God bless.
Thank you. And here you go.
John and Ashley, owners of the Concho Pearl. So, tell me, you guys started out in Texas, right?
Yes, we did.
What brought you guys to Michigan?
Leanne and Michael were having a wedding for their daughter Danica, and we catered their wedding. Leanne is my cousin, and so the food was so good. Michael and Leanne were so happy about it. They thought, you know, this will fly in Michigan. And came out, spent a couple of days with us at the restaurant, fell in love with it, and the rest is history. Here we are.
Absolutely, it looks great. What do you have to say about the restaurant? It looks beautiful.
Well, thank you. We've, been hard at work. We've tried to implement a lot of handy work that was done, not commercially, but by, local craftsmen and artists. Everything from our sign painted on the wall to, production of our signs out here. I've been working hard as part of that design team and getting things accomplished in that way. So it's trying to kind of bring the full package. We've got great food, a good environment, comfortable for everyone to be in. So that was the goal, the guiding principles there.
All right, so you guys talked about the food and the environment. It really is unique. Can you tell me what other things make this place unique and different from the other restaurants nearby?
Everything is made from scratch, so we're a scratch kitchen. Our wood is Texas woods, which makes our barbecue completely different than anything else in Michigan. You can't have Texas barbecue unless you're using Texas woods, and that will definitely be one of the things that set us apart.
Absolutely. And yes?
I think we actually have a really unique approach, to our menu and our food. We kind of play with things outside of the box, and put our own little spin on things. But it does change everything, that nothing's coming really freezer to fryer, nothing's happening that way. They're back there making fresh sauces, barbecue sauces being smoked on our smoker. They're really handcrafting every single plate that goes out on a table here.
I'm here with Miss Grandmary, and so I see you have your pearl there. Can you tell me a bit about it?
Okay, this is the Concho Pearl from the Concho River in San Angelo, Texas, which is in West Texas, way out there. And this is a freshwater pearl. So they harvest them there and they make them there. And this is the Concho Pearl restaurant. So it all ties in.
That's really beautiful. What do you guys have to say about the restaurant? Please tell me a bit about your contribution to it.
Well, we started kind of right after Christmas last year, and our early expectations were we're going to be open in the spring, and then it kind of moved to the end of July, and now here it is. We opened a soft opening on Halloween, October the 31st, so we're glad the construction is over, and now we can have everyone experience our food.
That's really fantastic. And you, sir?
I'm the father of him, and I've been waiting for this thing to start up for a long time. And he got to the point where my wife is not able to be here due to health problems. And I'm glad to see that it finally opened. I didn't know if it ever going to open. But anyway.
Yes, we are so thankful and grateful. This community has been wonderful. We've had so many friends and friends of friends, and of course family that has just been amazing. So we're so thankful for being open and being here.
I want to thank the community first, because we have had numerous people come out and just do our grunt work that nobody wants to do, and for us to join this community and where we can give back to it. And so this has been awesome that we can open, and now we can give back. So it's just it's awesome.
And I need to say one other thing.
Yes.
I'm happy to have Verlander for the Astros because he filled his service.
Yeah, he's from Houston.
He's from Houston.
This truly is beautiful. The place looks great, and I'm sure the food tastes just as good. It truly is a unique place. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Some good food at the Concho Pearl Texas Barbecue and Draft House. Next up, Rachel went to the VIP at Charmin Company for a fundraiser. Once again, is Rachel.
The Charmin Company Salon is a small business in downtown Oxford. On November 13th, owner Kim Gibson teamed up with Matt Pfeiffer from the Design for a Difference charity.
This is our VIP event. We just wanted to do something special for our customers, and several of us business owners came together and created this event.
That's really nice. So tell me a bit about what's going on today. I see a lot of hairstyles. There's a studio right in front of us. Tell me about what's going on there.
So we have our Mirabella makeup rep, and she has come in and she's doing makeup makeovers with our staff. So it's $10 to reserve your spot, and then $10 goes towards a makeup purchase tonight. And we also have a mixology bar and photographer here doing headshots. We're giving away like gift certificates, specials, and then proceeds are going to go for Design for a Difference.
Design for a Difference is a national movement, and my branch of that is Design for a Difference Detroit, which is based out of my business in Lake Orion, which is northern Florida and interiors. And what we do is every year we choose a charity that a nonprofit or charity that could benefit from a makeover, and then we bring the resources, a design team, and the resources nationally to help do a makeover for that selected charity. So Ms. Gibson was kind enough to invite us in tonight as the beneficiary, and this year's charity, which we haven't really told a lot of people yet, but you're breaking a story. It's Crossroads for Youth right here in Oxford. So they're wonderful nonprofit, been here for over 50 years, and this year's proceeds from this event and many events up till will benefit the girls' home where girls from 7 to 17 live on the property.
It seems only fitting that while these women pay to be pampered, other young girls benefit.
So you're getting your makeup done. It looks like it's coming off really nice. Do you like this?
Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so refreshing to have someone else put my makeup on.
Is that why you came out tonight?
Actually, I'm part of the B&I group that Kim is part of, and we're here to support, fellow B&I members. So it's a great cause, and I'm looking forward to donating money to the charities they're funding. So
that's very nice, and I can see the makeup. It looks great. Thank you so much. Yep, and wait, and you, so what is your contribution tonight? You've just been doing makeup tonight?
Yep, I just started at the salon, so I'm, finally getting hands-on and getting to do people's makeup, and it's for a good cause, so that's always great too, yeah.
The holiday spirit arrived just in time to promote more sponsors for the VIP event for Design for a Difference.
So please tell me, sir, what is your role in today's events?
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm the owner of MC Witches and Wood Chips Barbecue, and today we're here to support Kim Gibson and Charmin Company with their Design for a Difference Detroit. So we're the caterer, we're the bar, we're providing all the fun and the good holiday cheer. So we've got a mixology bar going on. We're doing a bunch of different cocktails, some Michigan craft beers, and then we got a variety of different appetizer options back here, all homemade, a lot of fresh stuff that want to set the quality bar as high as Kim sets it here in the salon and just help out with a great cause.
Very nice. Thank you so much, sir. And then you, I heard that you're the photographer here. Can you tell me a bit about that?
I am. I'm Paula with Paula Krasawa Photography, and I'm doing the headshots after everybody gets beautiful from Kim's salon here. They're getting their makeovers and they're getting their hair done, and then they come to me and I can give them a beautiful headshot for social media or whatever they need it for, and then I'm donating to the charity that we're working with for Crossroads for Youth.
It's been a fabulous evening for a wonderful cause. I'm Rachel Baker from OCTV. Good night, Oxford.
Well, there you go. That's all the time for this week, and we hope you enjoyed our program. So, for our reporters, Pauline Bennett and Rachel Baker, and for our photographers, Janet Warner and Dan Weiss, and for our award-winning editor, Terry Stiles, I am Bill Service, and you have a great, great week. Okay?
I used to think news is news. It's all the same. But it's not. There's a big difference between local broadcast news and cable news. See, local stations are part of my community, connecting me to local news, weather, and sports on every device. It makes sense. Get the news from the people I trust who actually live here. No agenda, no bias like on cable shout shows or social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local stations. Text TV to 52886 today.